Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think I think this should work now. I think this should work. Let me give Chris a call and let's test it. Let's test it.
Oh, hey, Purefan, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Chris. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you just fine.
Excellent. You don't know the hoops I had to jump through to get sound working.
Oh, no.
It was,
All right.
yeah. But
How'd
anyway,
you get to figure it out?
I eventually brought my headset, my Bluetooth headset, and that's what I'm using for microphone right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, as long as it works.
Yeah, as long as it works.
Yes, yes. So what are you doing?
I'm in the middle of a 1-minute game,
Okay.
which I'm losing. But yeah, as soon as this is over, we'll talk about the time control and whatnot.
Yeah.
So what? Well, actually, I can just ask you now. Like, what time control did you want to play?
I think it was 1510.
15:10. Is that what you had said earlier? Okay. All right. So
I think.
that's considered a rapid game on these shows, right?
I guess I don't have that much of a preference as long as it's not, blitz or bullet or something like that.
Yeah. No, I was hoping for slower for sure.
Let's go for lower. What do you have in mind?
Well, so for me, the classical, like my classical rating, I always play the 15:15 time control. That's on the front page.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. So that sounds great.
Yep.
So I got to finish it with this guy. I'm a pawn up, actually.
Nice.
But I'm low on time, I think, because I'm not blaming you, but I'm down on time.
Yeah. So sorry, I should have maybe checked before.
It's okay, and I just dropped my rook. But okay, I'm out of time. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, so we're done here. So Purefan, you're online. I'll go ahead and send you the challenge. Purefan, challenge to a game. And then we'll hang up, right? Or do you want to keep the line open while we're...
No. I think it's better if we stop Skype while we're playing, so we can also focus on our own thoughts and our audience. And
yeah. We want to explain to our audience what we're thinking, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and after the game.
15 against Purefan. And I'm going to make it a random side.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, 15:15 standard, real time, rated, random side. Good.
Excellent.
Classical. All right, so I'm sending it your way, and have a good game.
Good luck, man. See you later.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
You too. Bye. Okay, now let me accept the challenge. And good luck. Chess with Chris. He got white. 15-15. Rated classical. Okay. Let's see what opening he goes for. D4. I imagined as much because in the previous game he mentioned that he was a D4 player, so I'm expecting C4. Yep, right on time. I also know that Chris is not a fan of isolated pawns, so if I can manage to get him into a position where he has to defend an isolated pawn, I will definitely go for that. This position, of course, I've studied a lot. I've played a lot of times. I don't usually remember what am I supposed to play. I've seen things like h6, which stops ideas with bishop g5, and because after bishop g5, if they go for this directly, it can get pretty messy. So I think I will just try to play it simple, typical ideas, going for this, or maybe going against the c4 pawn, which is a very Caro-Canish idea. It's still very early in the game. I actually didn't realize that my rating was still provisional. Let's play some music. Music helps me focus, actually. So I still don't know what happened to my to my microphone. My laptop microphone just apparently decided to have a day off. And oh, that's interesting. Okay, so he's going for this setup. I think right now I have to go for this. Um, I don't want to allow any discovered attacks against my rook. So at least let's have this guy over here. Now I'm not afraid of playing here. The thing is, to be perfectly honest, I know that the point of playing bishop here is to hinder the bishop from going to a good diagonal spot, or from going here. But in this position, I think if I just check him, he will just go bishop d2. So in a way, he might be rushing into castling. So I would waste a tempo either here or e2, and then tempted to play bishop b4. E7, I mean e7. But on the other hand, I'm perfectly fine playing this. I can also take it slow. I know that Chris is a good player. I am definitely not underestimating him. He might play knight c3 or just castle. I think those are the two main candidate moves in this position. My main candidate move might be just a very quick castling myself. But like I mentioned before, c5 is an idea. It's an idea that I am very eager to play, actually, because if I manage to exchange, that's a bit of a weaker pawn center for him. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm only exchanging a c for a d pawn. It's not an advantage. I wouldn't call it an advantage. B3 might be an idea, focusing on e5. So many things. The problem is that the last time that I checked this position, the last time that I actually studied it, I I I came to a conclusion that I couldn't really stop one of my opponent's pawns from advancing, and then it was a bit undesirable, let's say. So c5, d5, takes, and this is good because he has not castled. So I think I should maybe go for this, and maybe this was better in the previous move. This may also be an idea, but then I'm sort of helping him. There's also a tiny check. Sometimes it's annoying. I'm guessing if I castle, he will go for knight c3. And in that case, c5 is no longer possible because d5, e takes d, c takes d. I cannot take because after all the recaptures, I lost a piece. So that is not possible. It is possible to play it now. It is possible to play it now. And I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go for that. Again, some opening study would also have helped me. But this looks like a good move, and I know I wasted a tempo. Now, it's what I mentioned before. I know that I wasted a tempo playing bishop e7. Going for this is not going to yield me a direct opening advantage, but it opens up the center a little bit. We both have bishops, and this is fine, but it sort of increases my chances of leaving my opponent with an isolated pawn. This might also be an idea. Can put pressure, of course, and then we go for a sort of a Dutch setup. The whole idea is to damage their pawn structure just a little bit, Really tempted for c5. It's a bit premature, I guess, but I don't want to allow him the chance to develop freely. I guess in the end it can, because I also don't want to part with. I think I want too much out of this position. Maybe I want too much out of this position, and Yuri might say something that. Um, let's see. Because after this, they sort of have to play like that. And then I can, in a good day, I can think about something like that. So, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I did it. I did it. I went for C5. Um, yep. I sort of, I know I wasted a tempo. That's okay. That's okay. It is classical. There is 15 seconds increment, so that's okay. I just hope I don't walk into some preparation. On the other hand, there might be play along these lines later. If you had played b3, I maybe didn't want to play c5 because of this pressure. As it is, this is fine. Even if they play like this, even if Chris plays bishop e3, I am fine taking towards the center. And the only concern would be d6 as a square for his bishop. If he manages to grind d6, that hinders my position quite a bit, and I do not want that. I still don't see a tactical shot with a knight jump, and this bishop exchange would it usually works in my favor. Strategically, it would be a good exchange for me. I have also seen sometimes a knight a6 with the clear intention of jumping here or here. I think I've even played it once, and I lost that game. So, just will not do that. This is fun. I like to play with Chris. He's a good player. And he makes me think so much. Just look at all the ideas that I have just came up with uh, in a couple of minutes. Um, not sure what to do. Uh, we have a chat room, but I don't think either of us is going to use it. So I will disable the chat anyways. Um, this is very, very interesting. Okay, let's see. I just noticed that my Skype avatar is not the same as my Twitch avatar, and I guess it makes sense if I were consistent on that. I guess I use uh, Skype for other things. Whoa, okay. I thought he would take or play e3. I guess e3 would have been better because right now I am able to play this move, which is what I wanted. Just weaken his center a tiny little bit. There are, of course, ideas with this, and these ideas are annoying. Um, because after the recapture, he can grind on d6, which is a very sensitive point. My thinking is that by playing myself d6, I would also protect it twice at the cost of opening this diagonal. So I have to castle like next move, almost no matter what. If he plays knight here, I can still castle, and after the recaptures, I can play like that. I would still be okay. Later on, I want to bring a rook to the c file. Um, okay, so this is what he's going for. This is a very strong idea right now. I don't want to just. Well, I do have the chance to develop. I can develop with a tempo, which is of course always good. This would not be great. I guess this would be more of a normal move, and possibly a6 at some point because this will be annoying. If he plays here, I'm walking into an unpleasant position. if I play myself here right now, queen c7, they can dislodge me with tempo. I don't have enough attackers on this point. I do have enough attackers here, but it's not enough. So maybe this would be an idea. And this is, of course, an idea right now. This would be sort of an uncomfortable square for the queen, for the bishop. Not much that I can do right now. Bishop here. I'm moving a piece again. This is one of those situations that I have to use my brain and listen to my brain, because my feeling is something else. I feel a whole different position. So I think I'm just going to castle, play here, grind it, maybe even play knight e8, which would be sad. This could also be an idea. Okay, let's castle. I think I'm ready to play d5 though. Takes, 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 takes. Yes, I am ready to play d5 myself. That makes me happy. So maybe d5. Actually, this would be a bad move. It allows me to play d5 more directly. I didn't consider rook e1, rook d1. I did not consider rook d1. Hopefully I haven't screwed my position too badly. It's one of those things, if you study openings, you don't spend that much time in the opening. You know what to do. So, you know, for the future, for the future. Okay. Let's see what my friend has to say about this position. Let's see. Taking his time, which is good. I guess given the chance, I would want to go into a complicated position with plenty of tactical shots. I think I will be open to that. This sort of opening, I guess, doesn't really offer a lot of crazy ideas, unless someone goes a bit crazy. Maybe my c5 was out of context. Okay, putting some pressure on my knight. Don't really understand that, because exchanging would not be good for him. I could still play here, takes, I take with tempo, queen moves. Queen moves. Do I have another tempo here? I mean, the point to play here, I guess, would be to stop this. Now here, rook, can I take? Something like this would be undesirable. Tempted to develop. I'm tempted to develop. Not a big downside on blocking my bishop. Well, yes, there is that downside. I would stop protecting d5. Here, takes. This would be, I would lose a pawn on that exchange if I didn't have this. But here, tempo here. Oh, no, I would not lose, because, yeah, that would be bad for him. Can I play here? Takes, here. Hold on. Here. d5 takes. Oh no! Wait, this guy hasn't captured. I would end up with an isolated pawn on that line. This pawn is under attack, but yes, okay. I guess this would be sort of a threat. Huh. Okay, very interesting. I don't want to walk into this with tempo. That would not be fun. Or maybe it doesn't really matter. Here, takes, and then the knight is lodge here. That would not be fun for me. That would definitely not be fun. What if I just ask him? What are you up to? Oh, well, it's not great, but no, this is fine. This is fine. I thought I left d6 unprotected for a second, but I can recover it with tempo. So it's all good. It's all good. Still, falling behind in development. His rooks are connected. I'm one move of achieving that, but at the same time, I didn't want to just play knight c6. Seems like a robotic move. I have problems with b5. I do have problems with b5. I guess I can weather some of the storm. This just makes sense. Okay. Now, let's go for this. d5, I guess this is the break that I was looking for. I feel I had to play this break. Now I have to remember I don't have this square anymore. This is a forbidden square because of the bishop and because of tempo with the knight. So they're sort of ganging up on my c7 square. This should be enough. Some point maybe go for this. This is a full struggle for the center. We are really just struggling for the center. Okay, that was nice. Am I losing a piece or something? Oh, maybe this was the point of his move. Yeah, maybe that is a little devil. Okay, he didn't play knight here, which was very interesting, by the way. Very interesting. Oh, there was check here. He couldn't play here because I can't just take. And if he goes for bishop here, I had a fork. Okay. So now the question is, how much do I want to trade? I'm tempted to play here, but this would lead to quite a lot of simplifications unless he plays like this. This, however, doesn't really yield anything. Do I want to keep my queen on this diagonal? That's another question. Let's go here because of activity. Just because of activity, I don't have this idea because he can just block, even with the bishop, which is probably what he is going for. This is a good move. This is a good move. It is a risky move. No, it doesn't work. He has to go back and then here, and then he has to sack. And then I have full control, and this guy is once protected. Or maybe there's exchanges. This is a risky idea. Playing bishop here is a risky idea because I'm thinking of f6, and then he has to go back, and then I would play here just maybe for the tempo. I'm not too concerned about that move. This is interesting. This is interesting. That move might have been just a little bit inaccurate. Just a tiny little bit inaccurate. This is tempting. This is tempting. This is perhaps even more tempting. I know this is the weak pawn, but here he can just maybe push. Maybe this was the whole idea. Well, this is tempting. So maybe here first and then here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with developing, right? Thing is, after this guy is without a move. I'm trapping my bishop if I play like that. Here, however, everything seems okay. Just go back. Just go back. It would be great if I could have control of e5. Right now I don't control any squares in the center. It's getting kind of cold in my hand. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this. This happens every time. Every over-the-board game that I have played, classical time control, I get super cold in my hands. Okay, now that is interesting. That is very, very interesting. I guess it's my chance to develop finally. And for a moment I thought there might be a combination here. It almost feels like there is a combination here, but it takes the knight. And if he plays... Oh, here is an idea. Just push. It's not great. Oh, he can then jump back here. Okay, so that's not bad. Here, knight takes. Bishop. This is protected, so there's really nothing to worry about. I still am not sure if I want to... I mean, c5 is just really tempting. This is a tempting square. Takes. Also, I have to protect this square somehow. I hadn't realized, but he really is ganging up on c7. Like I mentioned before, now the rook is here, hitting here. So this is starting to become a bit of a pressing move. Well played, well played. Now at least I might have some pressure against e4. Maybe, just maybe. Good thing I haven't blundered anything. I'm happy about that. It doesn't always go so well. I am, however, 1 minute down on time, or 3 quick moves. It's technically 4, but my opponent should think for a second. I'm going to get a sweater because I'm getting really cold. Okay, if you have seen my previous streams, you might recognize this sweater. I'm going to start calling it my lucky sweater because last time with Chris, we saved a bunch of points. We saved a bunch of games with this sweater. Now what's the deal with this move? I think everything should be fine here. I don't want to take because then he takes the diagonal, the line, the open file. I, however, can put some more pressure. Takes. Everything should be fine. And here I would have not enough pressure. Oh. Here, no, there's nothing. Here, he can't just kick me directly because of this idea. And it gets messy, but this should be fine, I guess. If he takes, I can still take with the rook. Bishop here doesn't really give anything. Because I would have this pressure, but I have to be careful because of this knight jump. So I'm trying to fix a little bit the damage that I did to my position. I opened files too early. I guess that would be the reasoning. I opened files too early. C5 was, of course, a waste of time. I maybe should have played it more conservatively. But have to live with the consequences. That is chess and that is life. Life imitates chess. Okay, coming closer in the time, I think he's maybe seeing some tactical shots. If I were him, I would just push e5. It just looks like a good move. Pushing e5, stopping lines for my bishop. I don't really have any way of putting pressure on his bishop, on his pawn. So, yeah. Let's see. Come on, Chris, you can blunder something. Blunder something for me. I'm guessing Chris is going to watch this after we finish the stream and everything. Chris, if you're watching this, this is a great time to blunder something. Okay. You didn't blunder anything. Good for you, but for me. What can we do here? What can we do? I really don't understand the point of this move. I don't see it. This might have been more pressing. I am a little concerned about this. About c7. That's oh, now he has c4, b4. Now he would have b4. I think I'm forced to go back. It's a bit of a struggle for the position. I have a very, very humble position. It really doesn't threaten anything. It doesn't really accomplish anything. Is my bishop better here or here? Maybe it is better here. Takes, takes, takes. Well, maybe it takes. But the rook. Here, everything is fine. Maybe even here. Not really sure about this. The thing is, even after he exchanges and everything, we need to exchange pieces. I think that's the bottom line. We need to exchange pieces. Here, rook. Double. Takes, takes. Yeah, we can enter massive simplifications, which, there is no need for that. This is also very interesting. Okay, take first, take here. Knight here would be a problem because of my bishop. Let's go here first. Okay, I might be seeing a tactic. Yeah, this might work. Just might. Oh. I guess it makes sense. This bishop has way more activity here than here. This is a good diagonal, so I should have reasoned it like that. This bishop is better here. Do I want to take with the A rook or the F rook? I'm going to go with. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Going to go with this rook. My gut tells me the other rook, though. That's what my gut tells me. Isn't this a tactic, though? Takes, takes, knight here. Am I forking some things? I think I am. Here takes with check, though. Here, this still works. He would have this move, though. He would have that move. Takes, takes. Here, rook, check. Knight is here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of parting with the bishop pair, especially entering an end game. But this looks good. Oh, he has this move. Okay, it's too late. I walked into this position. I walked into this. No turning back now. Bishop here. Can play here. And worst case, I go back. Here, takes. Takes. And we are even material. Then I take this pawn. Then there comes rook. What about here? Here, just pressure. Can I trap it? No, I don't think I can. Do I have enough time? That's the question. Here. 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 Do I have enough time? I may have blundered. And I am very low on time, of course. Let's see. It's still a good game. A short one, though. 20 moves only. This pawn is also under attack. If I could protect my rook. This might be better, though. This version might be better. It's not a terrible position because even though it's kind of open, this bishop is pretty bad. I don't think he should have played f3. It was a practical decision, though. He is, of course, far ahead in time. Yeah, I feel I had to play this. I guess he can take, and take, but is this enough? I don't think so. No, this will not be enough. I can also play bishop e6. it does work. That would be nice. I mean, not that I'm winning material, but I think this would be okay. Takes, takes, or whatever, takes, takes, has to recapture here. Well, and this check doesn't really help anything. I'm covering every square. This would be, of course, my next move. If he plays here, however, I am in a bit of a pickle. Oh no, I would have this move. I would have that move and a potential check here. So I think this is a good position for me. Yep. Yes, I think this is a good position. He could play here right now. Ideally, I would bring my king around here. E7 is a square that I would like to have my king at. It looks a very innocent position, not super rewarding. It doesn't give that much to play, that's for sure. It is a pawn endgame, basically. I really want to check that position later to see if there was a better tactical shot that I missed. Yep, very interesting game, very interesting game. Now it's also interesting that he is under fire a little bit. I have this check. He can still play like that. It would be quite a bit of pressure, but at the end of the day, he does have that. Oh, but then I could take, only move rook, then check, and that would be a draw. So there is nothing yet. This is basically deciding to go into an endgame with a rook endgame. Doesn't usually offer a lot. This is sort of a witch hunt. You can just play like that here and then gain initiative. Oh, no, because that is not allowed. That would be a bad move. Okay, let's go for this. Again, I'm aware it doesn't offer much. But now I can play this without worrying. Because check here, there's no check here. So that would be nice. I am, however, losing this pawn, which is a shame. I think he played that one just a little bit too fast. He was winning this pawn. He might still be winning that pawn. Let's cover. Let's cover. Now, what do I want to do with my pawns? What do I want to do with my pawns? His king is so active. Here. How can I gain freedom? I guess it would be good if I could. Because this is a bad bishop, and his bishop is way more active than mine. His king is so active. He definitely played this a little bit better. And he does have a slight advantage. Oh, no. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I thought he could ping my bishop. I played that one way too fast. Oh, yeah. My position is not pleasant. Definitely not pleasant. I think it's not losing, but it's definitely not pleasant. Yep. this is sort of forced, and we're walking into this endgame. Where are the winning chances here? Maybe here? Being completely objective, this is probably a draw. This is probably a draw. Yep. This is probably a draw with big chances of me blundering. Let's put it like that. Here, takes. This would be too easy. Let's go for this. This is probably a draw with losing chances. Maybe, I don't know, I don't know how I feel about the opening. Still, I spent so much time on the opening. I want to take there. And I want to play here. Wait, if I play here and I go for this, who wins the race? Oh, me, definitely I would win that race. Okay, let's go here. Let's give him a chance to make a mistake. He can, of course, just go back. He doesn't really have to do anything special. Simplifications over there. Everybody's so far. Yep. Here. How can I create a passed pawn on this side? Can force him to move. We have this one extra tempo. Here. This is forced, and then here, and I'm locking myself into that position. Here, with this idea. If he blocks, here, staying here, takes. Yeah, this is completely drawn as far as I can see. As far as I can see, this is completely drawn. The only winning chances are on this file, but the king is too close, and yeah, I don't see it. We are going to lock these pawns, and there will be not much to do. If he pushes here, I can push here. But still, he just needs to go back and forth. If he pushes here, I guess if I manage to get my king here, there might be a chance. But there's really just no time. Yeah, this is a draw. I'm going to offer a draw. I don't see how to win this. Oh, he declined, I guess. Okay, maybe he sees a way to win it. And I would be scared of that. Yep. What about this idea? Maybe I played this one too fast. Here. Yeah. Okay. Now there's no way for his king to enter. This one is protecting here, and my king just has to keep protecting these two squares. Yep. Okay, let me give him a call. Let me give him a call.
Hey, Purefan.
Hello, Chris. What a game! What a game!
That was interesting.
Very interesting.
I wasn't playing for a draw, but at the end, I was like, you probably have more chances of beating me than I have you. So I'm happy. I was happy to get a draw. I gotta be honest.
It's funny. I was saying the exact same thing about you. You probably have more chances of beating me.
Oh, come on. Well, maybe my position, early middle game, I felt like I had something.
Yes.
Because you were making so many pawn moves.
Yes. Yes.
But then, I don't know, like, there was some pressure, and I wasn't sure the best way to respond. So,
I think I misplayed the opening just a little bit. I think I played c5 too early. And
c5 really surprised me, I gotta say.
The thing is, I've studied this opening a little bit, and every time that I go into it, I don't feel that I have enough control of the center. And there are even some lines where I end up, or black ends up with an isolated pawn, and I do not like isolated pawns. So I saw the chance of playing c5, and I thought it would be okay. But in some lines, you had an idea of playing knight b5 and just hammering down on my d6 square. Basically creating an outpost there, and I also feared for that quite a bit.
Yeah, I was looking at the d6 and c7 squares, kind of, like with drooling mouth for a while.
No, it makes sense. I think I misplayed the opening in that sense, and also the c7 square, again with the idea of knight b5, but then also when you played rook c1. And your bishop on f4 was just eyeing c7, and I thought, oh, that would be very uncomfortable if you managed to get a piece there.
Right. I think that's why you played knight a6.
Correct. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we missed anything obvious. I don't think we missed a tactic.
Okay.
I mean, in the analysis window, just trying to go back a little bit. When I played bishop c6, that was a bad move. That's basically
bishop b6.
Yeah, move 29.
Oh, 28.
28. Yeah, sorry, 28.
Bishop c6. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that allowed me to trade down into a very equal. Like there was.
Yeah.
There were no chances.
Not after that.
Yeah. And I felt like you shouldn't have allowed my bishop to come to f1. Like, I was thinking you needed to play bishop a6 because we both wanted more mobility for our bishops.
Yeah.
And if I could get around to that diagonal, I was really happy to play bishop f1.
Yes. But there was, okay. After the trade, and you played rook d2, move 24, I played check, and then it was too late, because if I play bishop a6 on move 25, you have rook d7, and then there is no way for me to protect the a7 pawn.
So you're saying instead of king f8, you play bishop a6 then?
Yeah, that would have been a mistake, because you can even do it with a check.
You can't defend the a7 pawn. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's a bit of a mess.
But you have a check on c2, right? Like.
Yes, I would have a check on c2, but I'm not sure that would be enough.
Because you take on b2, I take on a7, then you take on a2, and you're defending your bishop and your pawn up. That's what I was looking at.
Let's look at this just a little bit more here. You have rook f1 on move 30 after that. And you are pinning my bishop.
Oh, bishop f1?
Yeah.
So let's look at this.
I don't know if you can see the same board that I am moving pieces.
No, I'm moving the pieces. So king g1, rook takes b2, rook takes a7, rook takes a2, and then
bishop f1.
Bishop f1.
And my bishop is on a6, and it's attacked by your rook and the bishop.
I don't know. Well, okay. the engine on, and the computer says you have bishop c4, which is really surprising.
Okay, yes, that makes
sense. So bishop c4, actually, you can take my rook if I take your bishop.
Yeah.
And you're defending your own rook.
Yes, and I am up one pawn.
Yeah, you would have won a pawn, and you'd have the outside pass pawn, and that would be winning.
Yes.
I think.
I saw up until bishop f1. That's
Yeah, but you saw actually further than I did.
Yeah, no, I saw until bishop f1, and I thought, oh, I'm losing the bishop. I totally missed bishop c4.
Yeah, so I didn't even see that I had bishop f1, and I didn't want to go into that because I didn't want to lose a pawn.
Yeah.
So. So
yeah.
maybe that was the main thing we missed.
Yeah, that was definitely it. But
I see a spike in the computer analysis a couple of times.
Really?
Looks like bishop f6 was a mistake.
Yeah.
Move 16.
Move 16. Move 16. Okay. I don't have that.
So bishop f6
Let's see. I have move 15, rooking fd1. Then I played knight c5, and then knight e5. That's what you played on move 16.
16, yeah, and then you played bishop f6.
Yes.
So the computer gives that a question mark.
Yeah.
And then
I thought I saw a tactic related to the same idea of playing knight d3 later on. Let's see. Queen takes, rook takes.
Well, okay. Now the line. So my move was a double question mark. Queen takes queen was a blunder because queen e3 attacks your queen. You have to move.
Yeah.
And then b4 attacks your knight.
Mhm.
And the computer's giving. This is a really crazy line. The g5. B takes g5.
So
G
here.
takes f4.
Oh yes.
G takes f4.
G4. G4. I completely missed G4 after you played F3. So move 18, you played F3. And
F3 is an inaccuracy.
Yeah, and then there was G5. And it gets wild. It gets
G5,
wild.
G4.
Bishop takes B2.
Yeah. Bishop C7, and then you take the rook with check.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot here, but
Yeah, I have to admit I had no clue. This went past me.
Yeah, well I didn't see that either, so that's just a computer line that I was just kidding.
Oh.
But man.
Good game, well played. I really feel that you played better than me. I have no clue about Centipon's loss and everything. Oh, exactly the same.
21-21.
Yeah.
Well, it was a draw. You would hope we were about equal on the draw.
Yes.
But
I guess it makes sense that we drew the game.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wanna play another one?
Yeah, but why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Will you send the challenge?
You want to send the rematch or something? We go back to the
Let's see if we go back to the game. How do I go back to the game?
Yeah, how do we get out of the analysis thing?
Okay, I just clicked back and back and back, and
yeah, but I got to the main window after the analysis.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we can just send another challenge.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Let's see.
But if we if I get white again, make sure. Well, I just send it with you playing white.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
15-15?
Yeah, same time control the screen.
Good. Okay. See you soon, buddy.
Okay. Bye. Talk to you later.
Okay, it was graded, and I'm going to play white. Good luck. I have to mention it. Good luck, have fun. Okay, let's go. These rated games help my rating stop being, provisional. It would be funny if we end up in the same in the same position or in the same line of thought. Me playing now white. D5, yes. I played knight f6 in the previous one, and then he played c4. I'm just switching it a little bit, spicing things up. Right now it's the same position. Let's see if he takes. Okay, no take. Going here, we might end up in that sort of uncomfortable position. When in doubt, attack. Okay, he went for this. He went for this. I've seen this. I think this is what the engine prefers, but I don't think I have managed to play a decent version of this. So I play just here. Then of course there's this. So I think this is typical. Knight d5. Knight d5 is typical as well, stopping some development ideas. This might be my next move. This is an opening that I feel that I know, so I have to be extra careful because I get sloppy when I feel that I'm in control. Maybe human nature, who knows? Yeah, I think he's ready to ask me a question like this. I mean, queen here first. This is sort of forced. I think there's enough power to stop any threat. I'm ready to recapture here. Let's recapture on c3 because that's the only legal move, so there's no point in waiting. We had a troll, someone that was a bit confused about the nature of this channel, Gary Fang. He started posting some obscenities, so I had to give him a timeout. But that's okay, that's what moderation tools are for. Take, b5. A takes b5. Yeah, it is a bit aggressive. Our friend is bringing up the big guns. He's bringing up the queen. He definitely played this better than me. I can't believe I am misplaying the opening. So bad. So bad. How did this happen? This is move 8. This is move 8. Oh, this is a shame. I am ashamed. What? So fast. I don't really know what happened here. Okay, I'm losing a pawn. But it might not be the best pawn in the world. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Here. No, what am I talking about? I'm completely lost. No. Whoa, this is about to get nasty. I can't believe I misplayed this so early. Jesus. Well, I certainly don't need the lucky sweater. Got distracted. Not an excuse, just a sad fact. Whoa! What to do here? This might be the best option. This is so sad. Okay. Yep. Completely lost. Completely lost. This is not preparation, Chris. This is not preparation. I just misplayed it. Like I had never played chess in my life. I think this rating is good that it's provisional because it definitely doesn't show the strength of a 2100 player. Okay. Yes. Now I'm about ready to resign. I have to be honest, this is such a bad position. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Only move. And this is ready to be shipped. Do I have any counterplay? Any counterplay? Anything I can find? This one so I can at least, defend against that. Take, I can take. I think I want my king here now, where it will never be safe, but at least this bishop is out of play. Wait, that might be a form of compensation. Yeah, that might be a form of compensation. I might even be able to pretend this was preparation. Look at that. Did not see that one coming. Now this is another move I want to play. And in a good day, maybe I can play the same recipe. But just to be completely honest, Chris, this was not preparation. I misplayed the opening, and you can look at the time. It just went downhill so fast. I'm sure when we check the engine evaluation, it's going to slash me left and right. Dude, why did you play that? No, don't do that. Sensitive, sensitive option. Just get over here. Try to keep everything as tight as possible. This could be an idea though, but it forces the exchange. He might have some development issues. Or this. This looks good. He doesn't have time to play that. And this is a very interesting position. I guess he would want to cover this square, but my king will always be on time to play that. This is a very, very interesting position that we reached. What's the material count? 3 active white pieces for 1 pawn. Again, it's not the end of the world. I think I've defended worse positions in my days. Yes, and I think bishop d3 might actually even be a good move. Even if he plays f5, I think that's not a great move. Doesn't really force the exchange. It gives a chance. Oh, is that my pawn back? Is that my sweet pawn that I am seeing? There's even this. There's even that here. Takes. There's really no check. I can just take back. And after this and this, everything seems fine. There are a lot of pawns on this side of the board, though. But I would be a rook. A rook for a bishop. My bishop is pretty active, though. This is very interesting. What is the compromise with this move? What is the compromise with this move? To play here and here, then he can't really take. The queen would be hanging. If he plays like this, can take, exchange, and then play here, and I will be winning my pawn back. This might be a risk, but my beautiful, beautiful knight is there, and I always have this option. So yes, I think Chris just made a boo-boo. I think he misplayed this just a little bit. This is always an idea, and I was looking at this right away. This is, of course, sort of forced in a way. This would be better than anything else, though. Here, then maybe this. Is there any more pressure? Okay, let's look at this another time. Here. I always have this move, though. Yeah, I always have that move. Anything with this, I would have to maybe go back. Okay, let's play this one first. Let's play this one first. Seems good. At least activity. At least activity. And then, of course, this and this and this, depending on what comes. Here, there's a check. This looks pretty nasty for him. I don't think he will ever go into that. This check. Here on a move, I can always go back. Yeah, I would even be able to go out of that, to get out of that. It's pretty interesting because it looks like it was preparation, but honestly, it was not. Okay, let's go here. I'm threatening to take this pawn. It will not be a great capture, though. Maybe I sort of misplayed that. This gives me a check. And counterplay. Big counterplay. Okay. I guess I just need to take you. Oh, that's a fork! That's a fork! Jesus, I played so fast. I played so fast. I don't know why I'm playing so fast. Not great. Yeah. He has a choice of which piece to take. This is Candyland for him. No, I would resign. I respect him too much. Whoa. No. Resign. Oh.
Hey, Purefan, what happened?
I have no clue. Move 8, I was ready to resign. This was so bad.
Move 8, what happened?
Oh,
let's see, move 8 was queen a5. Yeah. You gave me the b4 square on a platter, right?
Yes. Yes. This was. I don't know. How could I misplay it so fast?
Well, I think a4 is kind of sidelining some of the theory in the Botvinnik, but instead of a4, you could have just played e4. And yeah, I don't know. That's the line I said. I saw that you played like this as white, so I looked at something exciting that I could play as black. And
So you prepared against me.
no, I did. I saw that you played bishop g5, and like, oh, I can play the bottom. So I played, I took on c4, and the theoretical move after d takes c4 is pawn to e4.
Yeah, okay. I mentioned it when I was playing it, and I one of the things that I mentioned is that I have never been able to get a decent position after playing e4.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of theory there, and if you ever stray, there's things black can do to get an advantage. But yeah, a4 kind of sidesteps all those complications.
Yeah.
And then I played, you have to just play for the dark squares on the queen side. But yeah, that's rough.
This was so bad, and still, after this horrible position, after c3, move 12, bishop c4, I felt, oh, this is maybe not so bad. Maybe there is some sort of compensation, activity. And after you played c5, I thought, well, that can't be right. For starters, I had bishop e7.
Bishop e7.
Yeah, move 14. Instead of bishop d3, I had bishop e7, attacking the rook. I don't know if you saw that.
Bishop e7 on my rook. Oh, I see. With the c5 pawn hanging.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. No, I think I did not consider that. But my main idea was not to do anything with that pawn, but to give my knight the c6 square.
That paid off. I thought, because I totally missed knight d7. I completely missed knight d7 and knight c6 and all of these knight moves. I just didn't see them. I thought, oh, I'm getting the pawn back and I have a good position actually. And boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, I think after f5, you needed to play I don't know, somewhere like queen over to h5, h4 or f4, and then my knight moves. Like maybe you can do something about the b4 check. I'm not sure.
That's a big check.
Yeah, your rook is out of squares, right? So
yeah,
I'm not sure what advice to give him, but boy. And then if your bishop wasn't on d3, you weren't losing a piece, but just the exchange. So yeah. It's a rough position. Yeah, no, I prepared. I'm sorry that I looked at all your games.
Hey, that's
not
fair.
All your games, but a bunch of your games on these chess.
Yeah, that's fair game. I'm very predictable, actually.
Yeah, so I felt I had to because I knew you were a strong player. So.
Well, apparently I'm not strong enough. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, openings are a fun thing that I like to do. Just to see how masters play. Like you can play the first 10, 15 moves just like a master, and then go from there.
Yeah.
That's my deal. I like to. That's for the past 6 months, maybe to a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's been my focus, is improving my openings. So.
I'm really sorry I wasn't in much of a challenge. This was very one-sided.
So, well, I told my stream before you even called me at the beginning that I was really excited to play black against you. I wasn't sure how the white game would go, but I was really excited to play black because I saw this theory in this line in the semi-Slav, and I was like, wow, this is so much fun. I can't wait.
I'm so flattered. I'm really, really flattered. Maybe this was my only chance after c5. Maybe bishop e7 was my only chance of staying in the game.
I'm curious what the computer thinks. Who's
know.
winning? Because the line, even avoiding the theory with pawn to a4, it's still complex.
Yeah.
Like you certainly have all the pieces against my king side. So if you can survive somehow, like I would think that you're
But it's tough. It's really tough.
So bishop e7 is the computer move, yeah.
But still, even after capturing on c5, I'm seeing the move pawn to b6, attacking my bishop, and I don't dare to take the rook on f7 because you have that awesome check. It would still be quality, but quality and a pawn.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would have gone for that. This was a very tough position.
After bishop e7, the computer thinks it's about equal slight edge for black. So it's
I really don't know what to play here. This was. I'm so disappointed in myself. Not because I lost to you. You're a great player.
Right?
I don't know. I wish I could have played better. Um, how about I go freshen up, let's say, drop some of the opening dust that I have, and I challenge you to a game in a little while, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Like later today?
Yeah, if you're up for it, because I want to have the chance to even the score.
Yeah, you need to even the score, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Does it work for you, your schedule?
Yeah, but again, we'll go random side, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fair. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right, man. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know why I can't quit my own Skype call. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to min chess. I have a user here, but I don't think it plays a role. uh, anyways, this is what I do when I want to train openings. And you will now be part of that. No, this is not the most popular move. I should play here. And after this, again, not the most popular move. Okay, this is how I study openings. I have a machine telling me you are not a good player. What are you doing? Okay. Again, this is only for black, for white though, and I might get black. I haven't used this tool for. Oh, what was the next move? E4, yes. I have to stop being afraid of playing E4. Okay, I'm going to set a timer. For that, I'm going to Google. I'm going to timer 30 minutes. And start. Yes, okay, so in 30 minutes, no matter what, I'm challenging Chris to another game. He played the last one with white. Great, really great. He did everything he had to do. Um, all the props to him. And now I have to, come up with something. Okay, that line I played it perfectly. That's good. There is some hope. I will try to study only 15 minutes. Okay. Not here. Okay. Bishop takes. Really poorly played. And after that, I get queen, and we go back to sort of the same line. Whoa! I don't like that. What this is? Yes, this idea. Okay. Still not happy with this line. I don't think I would play it uh, in a real game. What? What to do here? What to do here? This maybe? Bishop. This is so super interesting. Okay, queen. Queen, 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 queen. If I had a database and a good chess program, I would look for that position and see what others have played. Is this a good move? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay, that line. I misplayed before. Okay. Let me grab a glass of water. And actually some ice. Yes, Chris. I'm staying hydrated. I'm doing everything I can to beat you. We have something called saft, which is a sort of fruit uh, extract. I guess that's the right word. But because I can't usually find anything. Oh, no, not it. I will go for vitamin C. Yes, you heard me. I'm going for a vitamin C just because of the flavor. Going for a vitamin C just because of the flavor. Okay. I did this today with my girlfriend, and she looked at me like I am from another planet. Okay. I can beat Chris. I can beat Chris. Yes. He is not unbeatable. Vamos. Release the tension early in the center. Release the tension early. I have been playing rather poorly. Chess in general. I think you saw the Arena Kings tournament that I played yesterday. That was definitely not good. Okay, so that line goes like that. These are sort of typical moves. Yep. Even with the fianchetto. Okay. Yes. And exchanges. We just started that line. Now, e4, e4. If given the chance, I should play e4. Bishop e2 to stop any ideas, then castle, and bishop e3. Okay. Just trying to get better. Just trying to get better. This is playable. There can be a lot of... Now I'm very worried about the dark squares on the queen side. Not this, but that. I still don't know how this bishop would develop. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Takes directly. When fianchettoing, okay. Just trying to focus here, just trying to do everything right. Yes. Castle. Okay. Now let's go to... Okay, thank you, yes. Oh, Alaping. Whoa. I have seen this, I have never played it. And this is a French. This transposes to French. I don't know what to play here. Whoa, takes. But these are fireworks. Risky fireworks. Yeah, I know, Gary. I know I'm not a good player. I think I've mentioned it a few times. But thank you for pointing it out. No, I will not play that. Okay, flip. And go back. Da-da-da-da. Try to improve. Let's try to get better at this thing. Okay, last one. I think this doesn't really help me. This side, not for training with black. What's up with this move? See, I'm already confused, and this is sort of the position that I had against Chris just a moment ago. Okay, so he wants to go g5. I think I would take. Oh no, because he doesn't play c6. That makes sense, of course. We transposed, or it's the same line as before. Okay, last one, and then I go to do some tactics. Okay, let's go back to lead chess and hit the tactics button. Okay, I see a nice bishop over here. I see this idea going for that. So rook here, that doesn't really do anything. Oh wait, there will be this check. So maybe this idea does work. Here first, this check here, check. This is covered, this is covered, this is covered. Only move, bishop, and then checkmate there. Yeah, that seems to work. Here doesn't really help. Go for this. It looks like it works. Even here, maybe? Maybe even this works. Yep. What about this check? Can play here. No, that's check. Here, there's check. Here, there's check. Can even take here. I think this works. There are a few options, but I think this works. Yep. Now this is the only move. Unless I get checkmated, I should choose. Which one is the best? If I take here, there's this check. This would be almost only move, and they have this move. There's check here. And checkmate. If I play here, there's this fork. And we don't like forks. So I'm going for this. Okay. Next. Oh, this is a bit juicy. Maybe this. I can take here. These are exchanges. But I think I will be winning that. It's a bit annoying not to be able to cancel, but I think after that should be okay. So this is an interesting move. They can play here or even here, and there's nothing after that. Nothing that I can see. This move takes check, here, check. Wow, that seems to work. Here, but just bishop there. Then takes, knight here. There is definite advantage, but again, maybe not enough. Okay, what was this line again? Here, can't really take, because bishop. Then here, then here. But is this a real threat? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it accomplishes anything, especially after bishop here. Okay, there would be this, 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 this. Queen here, taking over. But I have this. Queen takes b2 first, protecting here. The thing is, no matter what, I mean, eventually, when I take here, white would have. queen takes b7. So that doesn't seem to work. I really wonder what's the best move. There are definitely a few ideas, but 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Let me text Yuri. With some freshman words. Here, bishop takes, queen takes, rook and pawn for a bishop, check, bishop back. Seems good. Seems good enough. Yep. Seems good enough. This guy is falling. Here, queen. Queen c2 and everything is fine. Yeah. So there should be something more forcing. I'm leaning towards knight here because of this line that I keep looking at. And after this, takes, and queen f6. Pretty good. Also because of these other threats. Okay, so that works. This one worked. Let's go for bishop f2. A bit disappointed because this line was a lot more complicated. If instead of that, something like this, what was this idea? Oh, check on h5. Yeah, okay. I missed that checkmate. I saw that it was a strong move, but I missed the checkmate. What's up with this? What's up with this? Here takes. No. Doesn't lead to anything. What about this move? Knight e2. There are two squares where they can still protect their bishop and their queen, but I don't think they're satisfactory. So, for example, knight e2, queen b3, pawn. The queen is protecting the bishop. Eventually, queen here. We have the other rook that can move. I think this one is winning. I think there's this combination. And after this, yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm going for that. Oh, forcing the exchanges. I'm still winning a piece. Here. That's the idea. But what if I just take? Yeah, damages my pawn structure a little bit, but I'm perfectly happy with that. Oh, that's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. What about bishop here? Or pawn f5, take, takes with check. Get rid of the check and they can protect the rook. Eventually capturing here. So pawn here, no, because it weakens that. But bishop here, rook takes, bishop takes. Bishop is under attack, rook is under attack. So takes, and this is now a nice pawn. This is a good structure. Oh, this would be eventually checkmate if I let the rook get anywhere near here. Here it takes, just take, and whatever happens, happens. Here, this will be forcing. That's okay. There is a ton of counterplay, but I think this is the move. Oh, wait, I completely neglected this side of the board. Completely forgot about it. First time that I look at the knight. Here. It is a little forcing, but it's not that great, I think. It seems more trouble than it should be. I'm going for this. Oh, 15 points. Okay. I wonder what was so bad about the previous idea. Well, we have to continue this? But that was a long variation. Okay, so they played here. This idea was horrible because of the mate threat. Yeah. So what about this and that thing? Here. Oh, it's a forkerino. Okay, now I understand it. Now I understand it. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting better and better. Problems with the pawns. Those are way too many pawns. Is there a mate threat? Just here? I think that would be a mate threat. Don't see how they can avoid it. But here, forkerino. Here, they can delay it. Is this better than this? Is rook f6 better than rook f5? What's the difference? Or even rook takes f4 for that matter. Is there a difference? Okay, that's a slight difference. For example, whatever here and knight here. Knight e4. And then I am forced to... No, because I'm going for this other check. Okay, yeah, this. Covering h1. So then I would have to waste a tempo, a tempo. Moving. So I'm thinking just here. Yeah. I really want to take here because I don't see any downside to it. I can just take here, for example. And the bishop is protecting. But if I allow that, no, they're never on time. This is winning in many ways. Why do I have to settle for one? They are all really good. Okay, let's count tempos again. Here, 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 getting away. Then I can take here. And then they are super trapped. I really don't see a difference. Here, here, here. Because I can completely ignore this pawn. On the other hand, it doesn't hurt to take it. This one still doesn't work. They're never on time. I'm just gonna take it. Yep, they're trying to get away. They're not on time though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. But here they have this move now. And I don't want them to have it. So maybe here first, then here. Then take the check. Then rook take. Rook check. King here. Here. Still, no, that seems to lose. That seems to lose. I am definitely missing something important. Here, bishop, here, here. Everything is covered. What to do? What's the next move? I'm missing the next move. Here, here. That is of course forcing. Here, here. Nope. I'm reaching the same positions again. Here now. Send this. Just take, check. Only move. Check. Only move. Well, it's not the only move, but it's just as well. I'm going to lose this one, am I not? Ah. Here, bishop, this is the only one. This feels wrong. Okay, I can take here, here, and here. I don't know why I didn't see this. It was at 2300. Good for me. I gained my 15 points back. 3 minutes. Okay, last puzzle. Last puzzle, no matter what. And then it's payback time. So as tempting as moving my king is, that seems like a losing idea. See? Capturing is forced. Taking the pin is forced. This seems like a very forced line. Only king move that I'm considering is d2. d2, rook takes. There's no threat on h8. There's no threat on f6. I really don't see it, and that seems to be the only move. Okay, so queen takes. Accept the sad facts of life. um, This I can take, and then queen here. Maybe here doesn't matter much. If I could get rid of that diagonal, of this bishop going to this diagonal, then that would be a very nice fork. But as it stands now, it is not. I guess I can also castle long. Are we saying that this would be enough? Ah, okay, 2400. I missed it. Yeah, no. Just castling? What? I can take here, but okay, that's that's clever. Yeah, I completely missed that because yeah, yeah. It completely makes sense. Okay, 14 seconds. Just going to grab a glass of water. Oh, come on, I don't need the engine. I don't want the engine. I maybe need it for training purposes, but I don't want it. Okay. Some more ice water. Oof. Well, I am flattered that Chris sort of prepared for our games. Um, I really hope I can play better this time. He definitely proved to be a better player. So yeah. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, jury's online. Feels bad, man. Yep. Um, yeah, I'm just letting jury know what's going on. Asking for some encouragement words. He usually manages to cheer me up. He's a good friend. Okay, while jury replies with his wisdom words, let's look at another position. There's this check, there's that idea. Here would be a fork, not a very useful one, I guess. They would have this check. No, they wouldn't have that check. They would have this check, capturing the bishop, so I have to be careful. Um, maybe just here first. They can escape, can't they? Ah. Yeah, I'm solving a I'm solving a puzzle. I'm preparing for Chris. He actually prepared uh, for games. So I'm solving puzzles, trying to get better in 10 minutes for this. Oh, yeah, this is the usual stuff. Check, but just here, and I don't see anything else. I don't see how am I trapping the queen, or maybe here. This would be an idea eventually. It's sort of an obscure idea, though. Take here. This is still dangerous. Don't want to allow any of that. Oh, but then I would have this check, so it doesn't really work for them. I played 2 games today against Chris, doing half out of 2. I have a chance to even the score a little. He agreed to at least one more game. Okay. I'm reaching the point where I don't care about this tactic. Just play this because it looks fancy. Why can't I take? That's the only thing I care. Why can't I take? There's this check, there's this, and I would be winning stuff. I would be winning stuff. That is the right definition. Can't play here though. Cannot play here. They can take, and then there's nothing stopping this. That wouldn't be fair to Chris. Okay, I'm going to challenge him. Really? Oh. Started writing. He got interrupted. Sorry for me. Okay. Yeah, having very high load on my computer. Oh yeah, it's work. I need to get a proper computer. I need to get a proper computer. Okay, I'm gonna stop the music. Let's go back to Chris. Let's go back to Chris. And oh, he's busy. Okay. Ukrainian pizza, yeah, right. Nice checkmate. Okay, now it's time to challenge Chris. I will challenge Chris. 15-15 rated, and I'm kicking the random side. Okay, random side it is. Look, Chris, have fun. And I'm playing black. Okay. No C5 business this time. No C5 business this time. If we go into the same line, at least I'm a little bit wiser. Yes, we got some spectators. Hello everyone. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. We played earlier today, and we reached a very interesting position, but I don't think we had clear winning chances. We had complication chances, and we looked at them just after the game. So far, it's the same opening. The first two moves, I didn't even think about it, which is of course not great. I blundered in the opening when I played with white against Chris earlier today. But it is what it is. That's in the past now. So let's focus on this game. I was able to calculate more accurately maybe 6 months ago when I was training consistently. Right now, I feel that I lost that ability, at least partly. Just, life gets in the way and different things. My work has been very demanding lately, very demanding. It's also rewarding because I'm doing something that I care about. I have very good colleagues, and it's a great situation. Oh, he's playing. He's switching it up a little bit. Okay, I guess he wants to play e4. In the whole spirit of all of these things, I don't think he will go for a4 or d3 anymore. So this sort of follows the same line. Again, I wish I studied more openings. What to do. That's a jury phrase, by the way. D5 is what I remember as normal. Yeah, I think it's too early to blunder something. Again, I blundered before move 8 in the previous game, so that was not great. I think psychologically, at some point in the previous game, it's not that I stopped caring, it's that I felt that I was already lost. And then, maybe subconsciously, I just wanted to be over with that. Okay, now we're entering this line. I think he will go for e3, c6, seems like a normal setup. Not that much pressure against d4, d5, sorry. He seems to be in control of this square. Yeah, I think I would just keep it clean, keep it civil, because I know Chris is a good player, and if he sees a chance, he will go for it. Like in the previous game, he just saw my throat, and you could see him like biting around here. It was very graphical. I should have put a filter on the stream, like, hey, this is not PG-13. There's violence. There's very graphical violence, especially after knight c4. That was just bad. Okay. He has reached maybe his dream position, I guess, because this is of course very, very good. He seems to be in control of this pawn with this square, and he might want to push at some point, maybe prepare it a little more. A very conservative opening, nothing to be afraid of yet. This still allows that, and I cannot take because the knight is under attack. Whenever I move it, he will take on h7 with check, and that's of course undesirable. I think I should focus my energy on development, but I don't see that because I have to make it as I go. I remember this turning into a weakness. For example, if I play like that, just direct attack here and there. Then again, this might be an idea though. And then play for this advance. Alright, this seems interesting. Threatening to... Yeah, okay. This might work. This seems interesting. I think I'm walking into an isolated pawn setup. But I really don't remember what to play here. I mean, all of these things, and this is just exchanges. And after coming here, they even would have that. Not great. Here it does provoke this move. And then that. It's a bit bloody, but should be okay. I think it should be okay. Yeah. Let's just develop. Let's try to go for quick development. And if I can exchange bishops, light square bishops, I think that would be good for me. I remember some lines where black goes for a fake fianchetto with g6. Yeah. Okay, whenever Chris plays fast, I get scared. That is official now. Mad respect for Chris. His rating is dangerous. Okay. Let's see. What is up here? What is up? Yes, I walked into this. I am very much aware. I just have to not blunder anything. That is my life goal. These sort of simplifications, maybe? Is this going to be a topic, a theme again? Is that going to be a theme again, Chris? Come on, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, please. We are all friends here. Bishop d6 would be just really bad because of knight b5. That would be sad. That would be a sad day. Hello, Nikolai. You are in time to see me suffer. Chris destroyed me already today. He was merciless. And there was really nothing I could do. I just blundered so early. You should have seen it. I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe study openings would be a good advice. I mean, this seems solid. It can't be that bad, right? Right, Nikolai? C6 cannot be such a bad move. c6 cannot be such a bad move. Again, he mentioned in the previous game that I moved way too many pawns. He might be right. I am a little bit concerned about f4. I think f4 gets me into trouble. I might already be losing the pawn. A tutorial for OBS stream. Nikolai, OBS is pretty simple. I don't think you need a tutorial for that. What are you trying to do? Well, I actually, if you look at the score, I'm losing. I lost the previous one with white. That's sort of that's sort of an argument that I often have, because people think that just because you have white, you have the advantage. Maybe in most cases it's true. Maybe it is statistically true, but I never feel that there is any advantage when I play white. Oh, you messed up your settings. What's wrong? Was it maybe the webcam? I had problems with the webcam. Today I had problems with the microphone. I'm actually using the microphone from my headphones because it just didn't work. What was c6 for a move? What was c6 for a move? Come on, Chris. Come on, castle. Be good. Just castle. You know you want to castle. Be afraid. You can't be afraid. Okay, now I need to play this, because otherwise the threat was f4 and g5. And if I play anything like this, then I'm screwed. If f4, h6, then this one directly. And then I would still be losing a pawn. So this is needed. Any filters in the mixer tab? I don't think so. No, I don't think I use any filters. But for most filters, I think there's a reset button or default. Yeah, I think always capture towards the center, right? Always capture towards the center. F6, G6. Okay. He is really going for my throat. Castling long? Castling long? How can I punish that? How can I start an attack? Because I can see a pawn storm just brewing. Okay, what do I want to do? I think this would be the first option. I mean, if something like this, there's really nothing to be worried about. Where does my knight want to go? I'm not sure where does my knight want to go. All of these things. Wait, this seems okay. This variation seems okay. Okay, if I were a good player, what would I play? I think that's the main focus. I should focus on what would a good player do. Maybe going for an open file? Maybe developing the knight? Developing the knight makes sense. This thing, maybe not that much. Not that much. It's crazy because I don't think I have enough experience with this position. I'm going down on time as well. This plan is a bit slow, but how do I react? Maybe I should be able to, you know, run for my life. I can see that. So when they push, they can recapture. This knight, what do I want to do with the knight? Can't really push that far. Can try for that. After a5. Is a5 too aggressive? It's trying to create some weaknesses around here. What after he plays b3? Maybe that would be an idea. Because if I play it right now, this doesn't seem so bad. I would have a little bit more control over e4. Yeah, I guess I can't really stop any of this. I mean, if I play here, this would just help me. Oh wait, no, w4. Okay. Anyways, spending way too much time. Rook e8 and a5 are my main moves. Rook e8, just trying to get a tiny little bit more control, but does it really work? Let's say this is my dream position, and he pushes, takes, can't really take. Yeah, I'm playing bishop here, stops me from playing bishop f6, so I'm going with a5. I'm starting operations. The idea is playing that. That is what I want to achieve. That would be a good day. Yes, that would be a good day. Of course, he didn't allow it because he is a good player, and he's still moving forward with that plan. Hold on, I can still play here. Pawn takes, pawn takes. The knight is under attack. Here, b5. The point is that the knight cannot move because I have this check here, and the only way is to play that. So this works. I think he finally played a little bit too fast. I think he did. This pawn. Oh, he has knight b1. He has knight b1. Such a shame. Oh, Chris. Almost. Almost. You almost made me so happy. Yeah. Okay. You almost made me so happy again. Does this work here? Knight, queen. Maybe threatening to push. And bishop a3. It is a huge commitment, but I don't think it works. I do not think it works. Shame. Whoa, I almost moved that by mistake. Is this still an idea though? Maybe it is. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. His king is in that side. Let's go for this. What is the worst that could happen? I lose. He is a good player. I'm not ashamed of losing against Chris. I know Nikolai might be a bit disappointed if I lose against Chris because of the rating difference, but he is a strong player. Oh, he vacated the premises a little bit. Can't really take here. And I can still push. Push. Bishop takes here. This is protected. I'm tempted to push. I'm also tempted to play here first, just so this push would be that much more effective. Takes, takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, and push. And this is very direct, but I think I'm causing some damage. Here, he can just block, and then this side is dead. I don't see a way of breaking here. Here. I can also take here, just very directly. Yes, I can also just take there. I couldn't before. Here, here, here. Bishop takes, takes, takes. And maybe queen. Yeah, I think opening this side is wise. I think this is the right way to go. Again, I often have the right idea, but the wrong implementation. I don't want to just push directly. What looks better? Takes, takes. Here. 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 Or just king back. Taking here would give him a very nice post. Oh, good that it worked. I'm happy. Okay, here. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. No, I just need some advice on this line. I'm using so much time. I want to play a4 to play here. If I manage to play this line, he would seemingly be up a pawn, but I don't see how he can exploit it yet. Oh, just this, and then he would be in control. So I guess that line doesn't work. This, 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 this. Okay, I have to play something. I really have to play something, and this is... Whoa. I don't know what to play after a4 though. But let's see. This is only move 15. This is only move 15. Chris has been playing not extremely fast. I have been using a lot of time. But I guess this is a complicated position, and it's justified that I take that much time. I'm also happy I didn't play bishop d6, because then the pawn break would be that much more effective. Now this is the next line that I am considering. Takes, takes, takes. And then, or maybe even this. Yes, maybe even that, and here, here, here. I'm fine with all of this. Doesn't really scare me one bit. Then that might even take here, because if it takes, I have this and this, and take the check, and here, and I should be in time to stop it. So the exchange would be 2 minors and a rook for a queen. That seems too much. That seems like a lot. This might be a waste of time. Takes here, 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 just so I would have this square. Threatening to push. Whoa! This was a very intense game. Chris is really making me work for it. All the heavy calculations. But it's okay. It's pretty fun. Okay, I think I can play some music now. The computer chilled a little bit. Pretzel. Oh, late. And he blocked. I can push now. Yes, I can push. If he takes, I can take with the queen actually, threatening the knight. Pawn takes, I can take. There's really nothing like this because of that. But I do have to hurry. That is a good move. Let's go for this. This is diagonal. And there's of course this. It has to be good. Yeah, this has to be good. Just putting a bit more pressure here. Trying to control a little bit. Also, they can't push because of that. So this is my idea now. I have an idea, yes. It was so hard, but I eventually got an idea. I eventually got an idea. Jury will be proud. Maybe not, but I like to think that he would. Okay. I'm not sure I really want to take here. My knight is doing a pretty good job. I don't want to switch places. This bishop wants to be in that diagonal. I mentioned in the beginning of the game that at some point maybe I wanted to play bishop f6, and that's the only reason why I didn't play, well, not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons why I didn't play bishop d6. Let's see what is he thinking now, because this would also be a very interesting idea. Just again, maybe it doesn't really work, it doesn't really win, but I can maybe try to build some more pressure, try to control it more. And after exchanges, the light scores will be just a little bit weaker. So it's worth to give it a try. Taste of defeat of the rook, SJS, Bregier, back 44. These are all spectators in our game. Thank you for joining, guys. Or girls, or aliens, or airplanes, or whatever you are. Maybe you're robots. Everybody is a robot these days. I haven't played against Lila. The whole concept of artificial intelligence is just really, really interesting. In this specific case, what I understand is that it's not real, or maybe not in the sense that I understand it, but this type of artificial intelligence aims at adjusting the value that each piece is given in any given position. So that seems a bit, not cheating, but not what I understand for artificial intelligence. Maybe I've watched too many science fiction movies. What I understand for artificial intelligence, it is an entity that is capable of forming their own ideas. Well, in that case, I guess it does apply. Yeah, I guess that's fair and all good. This is an idea. It doesn't stop me from playing what I want to play, though, which is good. At the same time, they can just clear. There is game. There's stuff to play here, and he has to make maybe some important decisions. For example, bishop here or bishop here. Those might be very relevant and important questions down the line, at least. I do think I was. How can I say it? Okay. Still, that doesn't really stop me from playing my game. I can still go here. Yep. Finally, I was able to make a quick move. Not entirely sure where my b7 knight wants to go. I think I'm piling up. I think I am piling up. There is a ton of pressure also because of these bishops. These are very strong pieces, all aiming at my king. My audio is bad. Bad how? I think I just focus too much on the game. Yes, I see the sacrifices. Now I want to play this, and if he pushes, I block, and then they would have this. I would be sort of forced to take, and then here, and that would be checkmate. So, no. It would not be checkmate because the bishop is still here. This is scary though. Here. I think I have to have nerves of steel and play this like that. I think it's the moment. Well, again, super sharp position, move 23. I think I was able to take first here, check, king moves somewhere, or just take, and then check, and it would have been two pieces for a knight, or two pieces for a bishop. It's not great, especially because this knight is not playing any role against this attack, which seems to be really strong. Well, not extremely strong. I still think I can get away with this. Okay. I'm not going for this recapture. Here I will just run for my life. I can go for this and this and then this. And I think everything should be fine. So let's go for that line instead. And after check, I'm ready to run, man. I'm ready to run. I do not fear the hunt. I do not fear the hunt. What next? Yes, that seems like a sensible move. You got me running. You got me running. I guess you will take now because it opens up this file. I am not afraid to run. I am not afraid to run. I have run from worse places, my friends. I have definitely been more scared. That's a Checarino. Yes. And that might have been a bad Checarino. How can I protect this pawn just a little bit more? This guy is fine here. What is my life goal? What do I want to achieve right now? Something like this is maybe asking for too much. will be the first to admit that this is risky. But you gotta have fame. I mean, I'm sort of ready to just run for my life. Actually, A7 is better. I'm sort of worried about this. What's the... Okay. Equal material, but he has the bishop pair. He does have the bishop pair. He can have pressure against this pawn. Just, you know, playing it simple. Okay. What about this move now? What am I missing here? Okay, I see it. No, wait. Here. Takes. Doesn't work here. Can take the queen. Let's go for that. I don't have that much time. Takes. Tricky knights. They are tricky. Of course, don't want to take here. Oh, wait. Maybe bishop was better. What if he takes here? I have this check, and that's partisan. Do you have this check or something? Here first. Okay. What about this check? Did you check first? I think things are falling. Maybe I should spend just a little bit more time making sure that this works. But I think it does. This is a windmill position. This is a windmill position. Yay! Okay, let me call my buddy. Where is Chris?
Hey, Purefan, good game.
Hi, Chris! Yay! I got one!
You got me.
Yeah, I think...
game too.
Sorry?
I don't know, I wish my attack had come more quickly, or I wouldn't have been forced to defend. You know, I'm supposed to attack you while you're attacking me.
Yes.
All of your attacking moves come with threats, right? So I had to respond. So it was unfortunate.
It took me a long time though. I think I spent maybe almost 10 minutes in like 2 or 3 moves.
Yeah, you did. You did spend a long time there because once you realized I was castling queenside, it's like you had to like change your whole plan or something.
Absolutely, I was not ready for that.
Yeah. I purposefully delayed castling to kind of keep it a mystery, so it sounded like you were assuming that I was going to do that.
No, well played. I actually felt that if you had kept slowly progressing towards the center, slowly controlling the center and everything, your position would have just eventually crushed me because I couldn't find a way to stop your huge pawn storm.
Yeah, well, the pawn storm was really slow, and you had so many moves to react to it, so...
I also was not afraid of running my king towards the queen side. I even said at one point, King A7. That's going to be the square.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I thought my king would take on A2 until I realized I left that diagonal, and suddenly he had the rook C2, and that's what did me in. So,
Yeah, that was nice. I have to say, the whole idea with A5, I don't think that leads to much. Objectively, I don't think it leads to much.
well, yeah, I was just trying to stop. Yeah, and you're probably right. I just didn't know how else to defend. I was just hoping to clog up your attack somehow. But
I
and, I wanted to play like rook C1 to challenge the diagonal, but then
yeah.
I saw these checks and whatnot. So challenge the file. Rook C1. I wanted to yeah, but that didn't end up happening.
No, I'm happy the way I played it, but again, I think your center was really, really strong. And after B3, I really had.
The opening, yeah, right?
Yeah, you're playing the openings way better than me. That's for sure. I have to focus on that if I want to, prove the rating difference.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that rating is inflated for sure.
I think
Provisionally.
you'd be surprised though how many times you catch me in stuff like rook C2 check. That should happen all the time against me. To be fair.
No, but you played this really, really well. I think it was. I don't know. I don't have the engine on, but I would say that all of these things. I'm looking at move 19 now. Knight takes d4. I think your position is a bit cramped, but everything is fine. At one point, I thought maybe you had to maybe move 22 instead of h4. Maybe just something like bishop c1, just very prophylactic, and reinforcing d4. Yeah.
I was thinking rook c1, but I'm not sure what. Oh, I see. Just to protect the knight.
Just to protect the knight, and that makes my job that much harder.
Okay. It's funny because I saw earlier in the game, I saw that you had this idea of knight d7 and bishop s6, and I'm like, okay, as soon as he plays knight d7, I have to play king a2, so that when he plays bishop f6, I can move my knight away.
Yep.
And then you played knight d7, and I completely forgot. Totally forgot that I should. I told myself that I should play king a2.
Yeah.
And
lucky me. Oh, there was
because my idea was to just vacate that diagonal and then challenge her on the light squares on the king side, but it was several times when I was tempted to play bishop takes g6.
Yes.
Stack with 2 pawns in front of your king.
Yes.
But again, all of the other pieces were so far away from the king side, I couldn't see that moving very far.
Lucky me, really. There was a moment in the opening. I'm looking at move 7, then bishop d3, bishop g4, then knight e5. I played bishop h5, and I thought just pawn f4. How am I getting my bishop out of there? How is my bishop making it?
Interesting, because I had f5, trying to entomb your bishop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And always.
That's not something I would have considered. It's interesting though, because I had thought about the option of queenside castling, but if I knew I wanted a queenside castle from the very start, f4 might have occurred to me as a nice move. But I kind of needed to play f3 to block up the diagonal in order to castle. So I had f3 stuck in my head, so f4 didn't even occur to me. But yeah, f4 is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, not g4 directly after, but it's easy to see it happening. Very interesting. Even maybe bishop f5, just to protect g4 and be able to play g4. Crazy ideas. But yeah, I felt that it was around maybe move 23, 24, something like that, that I was so low on time. Yes, 1 minute 46, and then move 24, I had 1 minute 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Time management. This is what happens when you don't study.
Well, interesting. I had a shot here. Oh my God, I missed mate in 6.
What?
According to the computer, I missed mate in 6.
Mate in 6. Well,
that time when you took my knight,
wait.
there were a bunch of checks, right? But I chose the wrong way. Instead of G takes F7.
Yeah.
I should have sacked both of my rooks, and then played Queen H1 check, and then Queen H7 mate.
Okay, here, then. Oh yes. That's
such a cool tactic. I've seen that so many times.
Oh, that's a classic. Yes.
It's very classic. Like you gotta sack both rooks, and then you can mate on H7 with the queen.
Yes. Well, obviously I missed it too.
Yeah. It's kind of a deep thing to see. Like you don't.
I was so focused on the diagonal, on attacking your king and all of those things, and I completely, I forgot that I had a king. That's the truth.
Yeah, and I for some reason I didn't even think about, because I was hoping to get both my bishop and queen active.
Yeah.
On that diagonal really quickly, but your king runs away almost every time. So.
Yeah. Fortunately, if you miss checkmate, my king runs away.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a much better game.
Yeah, this was back and forth for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a computer analysis?
I haven't requested it yet.
No,
I'm looking at the local engine on the JavaScript engine. So.
Yeah. So what are you up to now? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm planning to sign off here in the next 15 minutes, so I can't really play again.
Yep.
But
okay.
But thanks for the games.
I
feel proud to have gotten an even score against you.
Dude, you had me against the ropes most of the time.
Yeah.
That game
like I had some kind of advantage at some point in this game. But
well, you had checkmate.
I had that checkmate, but even after I missed the mate, the computer likes white for a little while. And then I screwed it up. Apparently, Queen E3 is the beginning of the end.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
Queen D3. Queen D3 was the beginning of the end.
Queen D3 allowed the fork, and I was happy about the fork.
Yeah. As soon as you got the fork, my advantage was withering away, and then I allowed this rook C2 nonsense.
Yeah. I played rook F6, and I regretted it, and then I saw that, maybe he will go for the pawn, and it wasn't an intentional sacrifice. I didn't sacrifice the G7 pawn. I thought just I have to make a move.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, I just lost C2. C2 was the furthest thing from my mind.
Yay!
I think I felt time pressure too, because at the end there I only had a couple minutes. Yeah. So it's probably worth spending more time on my part.
Yeah, I think if game would have continued, maybe, I don't know, Queen B1 just to send him off, I would have gone for Bishop C2 and tried to activate my rooks and maybe even a pawn storm, who knows.
Bishop C3?
Yeah, Bishop C3, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was thinking Queen E3 instead of
okay.
Instead of Queen B1. So Queen D3, you can't play C3 because I take and then I take on D5.
Yes, and that would be really painful.
Right. So I think you have to play something else. Maybe. Well, I see what the computer's recommending. I'm gonna turn the computer off. Yeah. I don't know. It's the computer likes white here, but I mean it's tough to play. It's tough to prove that you could win here. I think. Maybe a rook with like a rook H4 coming to mind against a bishop.
Yeah, I mean,
looks good.
There's that isolated pawn that it's only the king defending. So I definitely agree with the computer. You have a better position here. I was just lucky, really.
Yeah, and me missing that C2 was a big deal. Yeah, it's a common mistake I make. Allowing my opponent's moves that I shouldn't have.
It's tactics, really.
Right.
Easy to train. And before this last game, I went to train some openings for like 15 minutes and then tactics, and I was doing well on the tactics. I think I even gained some rating.
On the puzzles and lead chess?
Yes, the puzzles on lead chess.
Oh, cool.
So I was very happy. I've been trying to get to.
What openings did you look at, by the way?
Just with white. I go to this website, memchess.com, And
Okay.
you just repeat moves, and the computer replies with the most popular move.
Oh, neat.
So if you deviate from the most popular move for white, then it tells you and it suggests what to play if you miss a few times or something.
That's cool. Is that training free or?
Yeah, it's completely free. It's completely free.
Oh,
You don't even need to create an account. I created an account, and I'm not even sure if it tracks progress or if it's something that it stores in the browser. But it's
Cool.
completely free, and I like it. My goal is to use that website, and because it stops at let's say the fourth move or fifth move or whatever, and I'm not really sure what to play at that point. So my goal is to get to that position and go to a database and find games with that position, and then just go through the games and see what are typical plans and how to proceed.
I always use Lichess to study openings because they have the huge opening book, the master opening book, and the Lichess opening book.
Yeah, but I found that that database is usually not enough. Maybe the positions that I look for are too specific, and yeah, I haven't had that much luck with that database. And I don't have the mega base or any of those professional huge databases. So
yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, they are. They are.
At one point, I had a friend who had Megabase, and then I was always using his computer. but yeah, it's a great tool to be able to have something like that. I mean, millions of games. It's a big deal.
Yes, it really is. It really is.
Yeah, and I feel like Lichess comes somewhat around there, but yeah, it may not have all the strongest games and all the strongest positions. So
yeah, or maybe
it's better than nothing, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. But Chris, thank you so much for the games. I enjoy them so much, and yeah, I feel like I still have to study a bit more openings. I was caught off guard in all of our games.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's why I spent so much time in the beginning of the games. I had to make it as it came.
Well, fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's good to know I'm doing something right.
Oh, for sure.
I just need to work on my tactics, I guess.
Well, have a good day. I hope to see you soon. We'll stay in touch. We'll see when we can arrange another one.
Yeah, great. Sounds good.
Take care, man. See ya.
Thanks, bye.
And that was the session with Chris. So much fun, really so much fun. This was the sort of pressure that I enjoy. It's cutting it close to midnight here. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I think I will call it a day. I will try to post more often on Twitter. Be sure to follow. You can find that over here on the right side. Take care. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.